Okay, quick video on probability here. We're just going to kind of touch on this, make sure you can solve some common problems. So let's just start with this. What is probability? The probability, or what they would call theoretical probability, okay, is just simply success over total. Let's just keep this probability to start with, sorry. Probability is success over total. Okay, it just depends on what topic you're talking about here. Okay, even if something like if I was a baseball player, I want to know what's the probability of me getting a hit, I would just take number of hits over total at bats. Okay, so I want to know like maybe we'll get into situations here. Let's talk about the difference in this. There's two types of probability. There's experimental probability and theoretical. Theoretical probability is what should happen. Like, for instance, what's the probability of flipping a coin at landing on heads? Well, there are two total options when you flip a coin, head and tails. Success is a head. That's one of the options, so the theoretical probability is 1/2. Okay, experimental probability would be like if you flipped a coin 100 times, if you got 55 heads and 45 tails in your experiment, okay, then your experimental probability of flipping a head is 55 over the total throws 100, okay, or 55%. Now, and the more you flip this coin, the closer and closer it will get to its theoretical probability, but it doesn't mean that every time that you flip a coin twice, you're going to get one head. Theoretically, you should, but it's not always going to happen that way. Okay. Now, when you have, let's talk about one simple situation here. If you have multiple events, okay, if you have multiple events, you should always multiply the probability of each event together. So, for instance, what's the probability of throwing a head and then maybe rolling a 2 on a dice? Okay, well, when I flip the coin, success is a head out of the total number of outcomes, head or tails, 2, times, what's the probability of rolling a 2? Okay, a dice has 6 options on it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's only a success if I roll a 2, which that's one of the 6 options. Okay, so the probability of flipping a head and then rolling a 6 would be 1 out of 12. Okay, let's look at some of these. This is your homework sheet. We'll kind of do some of these really fast. Numbers 4 through 14 are placed in a bowl and drawn at random, then replaced after being drawn. Is it likely, let's just find the probability, not is it likely or unlikely. Is it likely you will draw a number less than 7? Okay, so how many numbers are less than 7? Well, there's 6, there's 5, and there's 4. Out of how many total numbers? Total 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's actually 11 numbers. So out of 11 total numbers, 3 of them are less than 7. So there's a 3 out of 11 probability of that. Let's find another one. In a deck of 52 cards, what is the probability as a fraction of drawing a picture card, ace, king, queen, or jack, replacing it, and then drawing either a heart or a diamond? Okay, a couple things about cards. There are, let's see, ace, 10, 11, 12. There are 13 of each suit, heart, diamond, club, and spade. There's also 4 of every type of card. 4 aces, 4 kings, 4 queens, 4 eights, 4 sixes, okay? So the first thing you want to do is what's the probability of drawing a face card? Well, there's 52 total options. Face cards are 4, 8, 12, 16. 16 out of 52 times. Then you replace it, so there's still 52. If you didn't replace it, there would only be 51 cards left. Okay, there's still 52. Now, what's the probability of drawing a heart or a diamond? There's 13 of each. That'd be 26 over 52. You multiply both of these together. to get the actual probability. I'll use my alpha y equals button to help with this. So I've got 16 over 52. Whoops. 16 over 52 times alpha y equals 26 over 52. And that gives me a 2 out of 13 chance of that happening. Let's see if we can maybe do one more here. Oh, these are good. You have a jar of marbles in front of you. 2 are whatever that says. 9 are yellow, 3 are white, 7 are red. What's the probability of selecting a marble that is white or yellow, followed by a marble that is this, whatever this is? Okay, if they don't tell you, then you are not replacing it. Okay, let's just assume that. So, how many total marbles are there? 2 plus 9 is 11, plus 3 is 14, plus 7 is there's 21 total marbles. So on my first draw, I want to know what's the probability of selecting a white or yellow. Success is white or yellow. There's 3 whites and there's 9 yellows. There's 12 options that are successful there, times. Now that ball is gone, so there's only 20 balls now, marbles, sorry. Okay, we want to know then what's the probability of drawing one of these, whatever that word is. So there's 2 of those. Okay, notice how without replacement the total number went down. So I have 12 over 21 times alpha y equals 2 over 20. And there's a 1 out of 105 chance of that happening. Okay, just go try to work through these problems on your own. Let me know if you need some help.